Okay, so I believe this is episode 7. Funeral's over. I'm at my uncle and aunt's house, and they don't want me. Which, I mean, I kind of understand. They're 25 years old. They've got their own 2 kids, and here they've got this 17-year-old girl who is really fat and has to lose weight, and they don't know what to do with me because, like, they were totally not understanding of fat people, I guess. I don't know. So I'm there. I am now, this is where my whole life transitions, right? So, like, prior to us leaving from Garden Grove, we were in our culture, we were with our people, we were going to church with our people, I was around them. Then my father said, let's go, because we can't be abused like this anymore. We got to get out of here. I got to be able to feed us on our own. We can't rely on my aunt like she promised to take care of us with our own money. We went to Riverside. My father passed away. But in that time frame, I was in Riverside from 15 to 17. I was working, I was taking care of my dad. I was, truth, I was living more of the American lifestyle. I came back to live with my uncle and immediately was consequenced and punished for being put in that situation where my dad brought me. My uncle was disgusted with me. He was angry with me. He didn't like the fact that I was living that lifestyle that I was living, which was working full time and taking care of my dad. And I made American friends. He didn't like that fact. So he constantly psychologically ridiculed me and tried to, like, gain control of me, I guess, in a very abusive way. I'm still getting over the fact that my father is gone. And as I'm being abused by him, shunned by my aunt, in this house in Monterey, California, I'm the little house, I'm being told what I need to do. Like, you're going to go do this, you're going to do that. I want this house clean. I want food cooked. I want you to go run the offiso, which means psychic office in our language. I'm still going psychologically and mentally. I'm not okay. I'm literally hearing in my dreams, like a nightmare. I'm hearing my father in the window. Gina, like, it was, I don't know what happened to my brain. I went nuts. And I guess if you're 17 years old and the only parent you know dies abruptly, I guess maybe that's what happens to your brain. I would go outside and see a taxi cab pass by the house, and I would think my father was driving it. Like, I was nuts. I probably should have been put in a hospital. So I had to get through that by myself. I couldn't go to my uncle. I couldn't go to my aunt. I had to go through that by myself. And I didn't have any, like, doctor or therapist. We don't do that. Well, Ma, we don't do that. He's telling me, you're going to go to the office every day in Monterey. Okay, whatever you want me to do. So my life started off with getting up every day, get ready for the day. He would take me to the office, and I'd be there 7 days a week. Little office in Monterey. If you guys know Monterey, you know who my people are. I would work in the little office, and I had to tell fortune again. That's what that was. Remember earlier I said I didn't like doing it? What was I supposed to do? I already knew if I didn't do what he said over and over and over again. And I already got it. Like, I hadn't, at this point, the first couple of months, he hadn't put his hands on me yet. But it was coming. It was coming. So I got to tell fortune. I'm making very good money telling fortune in that office. I'm grinding. Over the weekend, I'm grinding $1,500 over the weekend. We're talking about 1990. His wife never made that kind of money in the office. He didn't even know the office was that good. Remember earlier I said, I could tell fortune. I knew I was good at it. It was mo'ilo. My heart didn't want to. I was called to something different. And when I would come home with that money, my aunt would be mad. And they would argue Because how is Gina making money in the office? And how come you're not? Next episode.